Hyundai put a big bet on US-made EVs. It may just pay off. Plus, tariff uncertainty grows, and China's car buyers love DeepSeek AI. For a minute there, it seemed like the Hyundai Motor Group did everything right. It invested early into electric vehicles, used its growing technology advantage to reset perceptions of the Hyundai and Kia brands, and then ramped up huge EV and battery factories in the US to take advantage of tax credits and policies designed to funnel America's car market toward a largely electric future. The early parts of that plan seemed to pay off. Last year, the Korean automakers' combined 3 brands came in second to Tesla in US EV sales. But that was during the endless EV optimism of the Biden years. The Trump administration is taking a very different tack on EVs, defunding federal money for DC public fast charging, seeking to end EV tax credits, and trying to roll back the tough fuel economy and emissions rules driving the electric market. Would a slowing EV segment mean Hyundai's $8 billion US investment is all for naught? Not quite, the top brass at Hyundai says. That kicks off this Monday edition of Critical Materials, our morning roundup of auto industry and technology news. Also on deck today, the latest word on the street about tariffs and the car business, and why Chinese buyers are going all in on automotive artificial intelligence. Let's hit it. 30%. Why Hyundai's EV plan may just work out under Trump. Okay, Hyundai's Georgia Meta plant isn't exactly a secret. It's a giant, brand-new factory that's over 16 million square feet in size. It will ultimately employ thousands of people to make the updated Ioniq 5 and new Ioniq 9 electric SUVs. More models are expected to be built there over time. That could be all for nothing if the EV market falls off. But Hyundai Motors' newly appointed global CEO, Jose Munoz, who was promoted to the top job after running the North American operation, begs to differ. Munoz said the factory was in the works before Biden became president and before the Inflation Reduction Act was a twinkle in anyone's eye. Moreover, building cars in America with American jobs may insulate the company from headaches around tariffs and such. Production of the Ioniq 5 has been underway at the plant since late last year, but the facility has its official grand opening this week. Hyundai is now expected to increase its U.S. investments by an additional $20 billion, including a steel plant in Louisiana. In theory, if Hyundai can keep making great EVs in the U.S. with the support of local battery plants, where scale makes everything cheaper over time, it could be positioned to do well without the help of tax credits. And those cars could be far less vulnerable to tariff price hikes than models made in Korea, Mexico, Canada, or elsewhere. That exact situation is why many other automakers sweating right now. If mainstream car buyers choose EVs en masse, not because of subsidization, but because of the product itself, then Hyundai is probably in a good position here. Also, the factory is due to make hybrids, and nothing indicates those are slowing down. 60%. Tariffs may not be auto-specific anymore. Now, what? No matter what company you are, Trump's threats of tariffs against a wide swath of countries have put the entire auto industry on edge. It's all so deeply interconnected, with parts moving across the Canada and Mexico-US borders, in particular, all of the time. Even Tesla, which builds the most American-made vehicles on sale, is getting nervous. Meanwhile, the Trump administration won't admit this, but it's assuredly getting nervous too over the tumbling markets as companies fear for their bottom lines. For now, it seems like they can breathe a sigh of relief as Trump appears to soften his tariff stance on certain industries. Most notably, for us, autos. In other words, the automotive tariffs that may have increased car prices by as much as $12,000 may not happen. Stocks of impacted industries are up today. Did the car industry just dodge a giant bullet? I suppose we'll know more soon enough, but the dust may be far from settled for now. 90%. DeepSeek wins over China's car buyers. In-car AI is something many auto brands are promoting right now, but few American buyers really understand. Supposedly, AI will be useful as an assistant that can better understand your voice commands, learn your preferences and routines, and customize your driving and ownership experience. With AI being so nascent, it can be hard for us to grasp why any of this would be very useful. You know who does love this stuff? China's car buyers. And China's AI upstart DeepSeek in particular is an in-demand feature in that market. 100%. Which car company can weather the tariff storm the best? It's impossible to know where the Trump administration will take its tariff plans next. But one thing seems certain. Car companies who build in America are in far less hot water than those who aren't. Who is positioned well to succeed in this era, especially with electrified vehicles? Don't miss the chance to stay updated on the latest in EV innovation and global trends. Like, share, and subscribe now, and join the conversation about the future of electric vehicles.